welcome to our deep dive into the dark side of celebrity culture. Today, we'll uncover the hidden struggles behind the glitz and glamour. We're talking about an existence where every move is scrutinized, every word dissected, and every laugh analyzed for signs of weakness. Because behind the perfectly curated Instagram feeds and the red carpet smiles, there exists a world of immense pressure, relentless scrutiny, and often profound sadness. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to peel back the layers of an industry that often prioritizes profit over people. Let's be honest, maintaining any semblance of mental well-being under the constant glare of the public eye seems like a Herculean task. And for many celebrities, it sadly is. Imagine, if you will, a life where your most vulnerable moments, your anxieties, your deepest insecurities are splashed across the front pages of tabloids for the world to dissect. The pressure to maintain a perfect facade, to constantly live up to impossible beauty standards and expectations can be absolutely crushing. We've seen time and time again the toll it takes, the anxiety, the depression, the burnout, from the tragic ends of icons like Marilyn Monroe and Robin Williams to the very public struggles of stars like Britney Spears and Kanye West. It's clear that the price of fame often includes a hefty mental health bill. Now, you might be thinking, well, they did sign up for this. And to some extent, you're right. But at what point does the pursuit of a story, of a scandalous photo, cross the line into outright harassment? The paparazzi, the tabloids, they operate with a sense of entitlement that is, frankly, unsettling. Celebrities, regardless of their chosen profession, are still human beings entitled to basic privacy and respect. But try telling that to a photographer camped outside a celebrity's home, long lens poised to capture that money shot of a celebrity breaking down. And with the rise of social media, the lines have become even more blurred. Every fan with a smartphone suddenly fancies themselves a paparazzo. Every online comment section a potential breeding ground for hate and vitriol. The constant scrutiny, the feeling of being watched, judged, analyzed at every turn. It's enough to drive anyone to the edge. Let's talk about objectification, shall we? Particularly the objectification of women in Hollywood. We've all seen it. The impossible beauty standards, the airbrushed perfection, the relentless pressure to maintain a certain body type, often at the expense of one's physical and mental health. Young starlets are sexualized, their worth often reduced to their physical attributes. And let's not forget about the exploitation of child stars thrust into the spotlight before they can even comprehend the implications, their childhoods sacrificed at the altar of fame and fortune. It's a toxic system that chews people up and spits them out, leaving behind a trail of broken dreams and shattered self-esteem. Chapter 4. Cancel Culture. When the court of public opinion becomes judge, jury, and executioner. Now, I am all for holding people accountable for their actions, but the current climate of cancel culture can feel less like accountability and more like a digital witch hunt. Celebrities, often with their entire livelihoods tied to their public image, can be ostracized and cancelled for a single misstep, a poorly worded joke, or a past mistake resurfacing from the depths of internet history. While it's crucial to call out harmful behavior, the speed and ferocity with which someone can be publicly shamed and ostracized, often without the opportunity for growth or redemption, is a dangerous game. The mental toll on those on the receiving end of this digital pile-on can be devastating, leading to feelings of isolation, anxiety, and despair. Chapter 5. Self-medication nation, substance abuse and the industry that enables it. The tragic link between fame and substance abuse is nothing new. The pressure cooker environment of Hollywood, the constant scrutiny, the fear of failure, the loneliness that often accompanies fame. It's a recipe for disaster. Drugs and alcohol become coping mechanisms, a way to numb the pain, silence the noise, and escape the relentless pressure. And let's not forget the role of the media in all of this. The stories of celebrity overdoses and rehab stints are often sensationalized, framed as cautionary tales, yet simultaneously fueling the public's insatiable appetite for scandal. It's a vicious cycle, one that often ends in tragedy. Chapter 6. The Casting Couch and Beyond. Toxic work environments in the entertainment industry. For decades, whispers of toxic work environments, harassment and abuse have circulated within the entertainment industry. The stories are sadly familiar. Aspiring actors, particularly women, pressured into compromising situations, facing unwanted advances and enduring toxic behavior in exchange for a shot at their big break. The #MeToo movement, while a watershed moment in holding abusers accountable, also exposed the systemic rot within Hollywood. A culture of silence and complicity that allowed such behavior to flourish for far too long. While progress is being made, there's still a long way to go in creating a truly safe and equitable industry for everyone. Chapter 7. The high cost of fame, the loneliness of the limelight. It might seem counterintuitive, but amidst the throngs of adoring fans and the ever-present entourage, many celebrities experience a profound sense of loneliness. The constant pressure to maintain a certain image, the fear of judgment, and the lack of genuine connection can create a sense of isolation. Surrounded by yes men and enablers, it can be difficult to discern genuine friendships from those seeking to capitalize on their fame. The loss of normalcy, the inability to experience everyday life without being recognized or hounded, further contributes to this sense of detachment. Fame, it seems, can be a gilded cage, isolating individuals from the very human connections that bring joy and meaning to life. Chapter 8. The pressure cooker of perfection, conforming to Hollywood's unrealistic standards. Hollywood has a way of creating a very narrow definition of perfection, and for those trying to make it in the industry, the pressure to conform to these unrealistic standards can be immense. From rigorous workout regimens and extreme diets to cosmetic procedures and surgical enhancements, the pursuit of the ideal body image can become an obsession. Body dysmorphia and eating disorders are rampant, fueled by the constant bombardment of airbrushed perfection and the pressure to maintain a certain aesthetic. The message is clear: your talent, your intelligence, your worth, it all takes a backseat to your physical appearance. Chapter 9. Beyond the screen. Celebrity worship and its impact on society. Let's be honest, we live in a culture obsessed with celebrity. We follow their every move, scrutinize their relationships, and emulate their style. But at what point does this fascination become unhealthy? The idolization of celebrity culture can perpetuate unrealistic expectations, particularly for younger generations bombarded with images of wealth, beauty, and seemingly effortless success. It's crucial to remember that what we see on screen in magazines and on social media is often a carefully curated facade, a highlight reel of the good times, meticulously edited to conceal the struggles and insecurities that lie beneath the surface. Outro: the human behind the headlines. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the darker aspects of celebrity culture. It's easy to get caught up in the glitz and glamour, to view celebrities as larger-than-life figures immune to the everyday struggles of us mere mortals. But it's crucial to remember that behind the fame and fortune, there are real people facing real struggles. People battling mental health issues, grappling with the loss of privacy, and struggling to maintain their sense of self under the relentless glare of the spotlight. So the next time you find yourself clicking on a scandalous headline or judging a celebrity's every move, take a moment to remember the human behind the headlines. Choose empathy over judgment, understanding over condemnation.